It's time for the Sandbox news. This week we're going to take a look at things that are work in progress, including Modern Warfare Source 2, the Sandbox Asset Store, Reworked Postprocessing, and more. Also, I'm running a Sandbox Game Jam. There are no major updates to Construct, other than the bugs from last week being fixed. There are new clothes. There's a new hard hat helmet. This helmet actually has an experimental jiggle bone on it. It's probably kind of hard to tell here, but if we go in the menu, you can see it moves a little bit when you move your head. So crazy, it's interesting. There's a new blue V-neck t-shirt, new brown cargo pants, new blue shoes, new black boots, and a black leather jacket. All of these clothing pieces are actually reskins of existing clothing pieces. If you look closely at the character's face, you might be able to see something different. There's actually a new realistic player. See, this version of the skin looks slightly more realistic. We've seen the old person skin, and now we see the not so old person skin. Here we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare Source 2. This is a work-in-progress sandbox game called Gunfight. It's based on Gunfight from Call of Duty. There have been a few playtests, however, this game is not finished yet. It's still a very early work in progress. This game features running and weapons. You can slide, and you can climb up objects too. So I can press space to climb all the way up here. That's really crazy. This map is called Prison. It's a early work in progress map for Gunfight. As you can see, it's set inside of a prison. We have some little prison cells here, and looks like, oh no, they've blown a hole through the wall. This game actually has bullet penetration, so I can shoot through the doors, and whoa, I'm climbing up the door just by walking next to it. This door is like a ladder, I can just climb up it. That's so strange. Bullets don't just penetrate through doors, they also penetrate through walls and any other object depending on the thickness. Also, you might recognize these weapon models. These are the same weapons I used in NPC Zombie Horde. Again, this is still an early work in progress. It's actually not been released on the games list yet, so I'll show it up properly then. Sandbox is also getting a new asset store style system, so you can now install cloud assets from asset.party. I don't think there's actually a way to view the assets yet. However, if you type install and then the name of an asset, and it should download, oh, here it is. So this automatically downloaded a pine tree model from the Sandbox website. And in the future, you'll be able to use these inside maps and probably as part of your game, similar to just how any asset store would work, like in Unity or Unreal. Here's a preview video of it being used in Hammer. Now, this is not in Sandbox yet. This is a preview from the developers, but we can see they dragged the asset into their map and it just loaded in. I actually recognize some of these models from an asset store. So it looks like somebody's actually just stolen paid models and illegally uploaded them to Sandbox Asset Store. I imagine these will get removed soon, and whoever uploaded them is probably gonna get banned. So that's one warning I should mention for when this does get implemented. You should be really careful with what you put in your map, because you don't know if somebody actually owns the right to that or if they just stole it and illegally uploaded it. For example, if somebody uploaded Star Wars assets on here and you used them in your map and they got removed, well, you would just have a bunch of errors in your map. I imagine by the time Sandbox actually releases, they'll have this fully fleshed out and working as a proper place to get real, not illegal assets. There's a work in progress post-processing rework. In this clip from the developers, you can see this green and black room. Looks like they're testing post-processing. Here's another preview. It looks like Sandbox is actually getting glow again. So as a recap on the history, Sandbox originally had glow, but it was really buggy, and then it was updated, but the updated glow was made even more buggy. And then the glow was just completely removed, and now it looks like we're going to be getting glow back again. And this is fully customizable glow in C# instead of being a weird mystery behind the scenes glow. I'm very excited for this. There are a few other updates. For example, you can now right-click and actually delete assets in the asset browser. Previously, to delete assets, you had to manually open the asset in File Explorer and then manually delete them and then restart Sandbox to actually have them disappear from the game. If you haven't heard, I'm running a Sandbox Game Jam, the Halloween Horror Super Jam. It's running from October 21st through the 29th, and I'm going to live stream it here on YouTube on the 30th. This is a Sandbox Game Jam, so you have to make a Sandbox game. There is a small cash prize Currently, the total is about $1,500. These prize amounts actually aren't accurate anymore. We've received 1,000 extra prize money from Gary Newman, so we need to refigure out how much each place is going to get. I also have some more donations potentially coming in, so the prizes might be even higher. That's it, that's all the S&box news. Like, comment, subscribe, and come back next week for more.